Our correspondent, Yousef Alhelou, attended an international conference in London recently that discussed the consequences of President Trump's unilateral decision to move the US Embassy to Jerusalem, Al-Quds, and recognize the Holy City as the capital of Israel. Here's his report.
Thank you, Roshan. The panelists' consensus at this conference, titled Jerusalem Legalizing the Occupation, emphasized that all Israeli attempts to alter the Arab identity and geography of the Holy City will not succeed to erase its history. Join me to hear what they had to say. The opening remarks of the conference focused on the political and legal history and the demography of the city of Jerusalem Al-Quds. Historians and academics stressed that Trump's decision on December the 6th to recognize Jerusalem Al-Quds as Israel's capital cannot expunge the fact that the city was inhabited by a Palestinian Arab majority before Israel's establishment in 1948.
I think it will never work to Judaize all of Jerusalem, because there are hundreds of thousands of Palestinians who are living nowadays in Jerusalem. I think one of the common mistakes is that when people talk about Jerusalem, they talk about it as in past tense.
I think that the Islamic Arab character of Jerusalem is under physical threat. And by that I mean the possibility that there might be structures and buildings which have been there since the 7th century might be physically attacked by fanatical Jewish settlers.
Some of the panelists argued that Trump's move is in flagrant violations of the international law, since it proved to be ineffective in defending Palestinian rights over Jerusalem and the right of return for Palestinian refugees.
Whatever Trump says, whatever Israel says, Israel has no sovereignty over it. Any act it does is illegal. Changing the look and feel of it is illegal.
Israel's so-called democracy was lashed out by Ahmad Tibi, the Arab member of Knesset, explaining that Washington's preparations to move the American embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem Al-Quds next May aims to revamp Netanyahu's image, especially in light of the corruption scandals he's being accused of.
The decision of Trump to move the embassy next May is in the first degree provocative, but it seems that the timing is related to his attempt to help a friend in need because of the police investigation against Benjamin Netanyahu.
The event, which was organized by the Middle East Monitor, marks 100 years since the Balfour Declaration and 70 years since the Nakba. Yousef Alhelou for The Sun Will Rise, Press TV, London.